Okay, hi. Okay. Oops. Let me have a look. Banners. We should have done this first. I'm jumping on with an impromptu live. So let me know if you're here or not, guys. I'm just going to fix my website. I don't know if anyone is even here at this time. I had a no-show, so I thought I'd jump on and use this time to offer up some free mini readings. Okay. Yay. Hey, guys. How are we all? I'm excited to be here. It feels like it's been a million years. Oh, hi, Shy. I was thinking I didn't recognize your name. Okay, so say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me fill up my water bottle. I literally just decided 5 minutes ago, I was like, oh, I don't think anyone's on at this time. I may as well jump on. Most of the country's in lockdown, so I'm sure I'll get a few of you here. Excellent. I've got over 30 of you on already, so I'm just going to give it a few moments. Hopefully my dogs will behave themselves and not bark. What have I got here? Got no dogs at my feet for a change. That's unusual. Welcome, Ebony. Now, if you're brand new, jump on and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Oh, hey, Beth. How are you? Hey, Lauren. And let me know if you're in lockdown or not. Let me know if you need a message and some love. Okay. Oopsie. Have a look at that. As I say that, the Five of Pentacles has come out. And this is what a lot of people are feeling at the moment, right? That feeling of being shut out and locked out. And yeah, that's literally being locked out and shut out. How funny is that? And at the bottom of the deck, we've got, oh, well, here it was, the Chariot. So that's lack of movement and going places. So Eb's in Melbourne in lockdown. Okay, let me know who else is in lockdown. Tracy's in lockdown. Heather's in lockdown. Heather's, I hope you're all looking after yourself in lockdown. That's a beautiful message, everybody. Heather's giving you all. We've got Janine in lockdown. Laura needs some love. Let's give Laura some love, guys. Guy is watching from Albion. And we got Zan watching from New Zealand. I think I've pronounced that wrong. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we've got Lauren from Tassie. Okay, so we've got a heap of crew on here now. Excellent. So I'm cross-streaming over a few different platforms. So if you're thinking that it's just you on, it's because it may be, but you're all in a bit of a collective group here. So I've got over 60 of you on. So I'm not ignoring you if I don't get around to you today. It's just that, yeah, there's heaps of you on. If you're watching from a private page, you need to give StreamYard permission so I can see your comments. Okay, check out my rebranding right there. Can you see it? Jessica Brown Intuitive. Which way? I'm never going to be able to understand how that works. That way. Oh my God, I can't do it. So yeah. So let's have a look and see. Excellent. Okay, I feel like there's enough of you on for me to give you my spiel. So welcome, guys. My name is Jessica Brown. My website is jessicabrawnintuitive.com.au. So please feel free to reach out for a mini reading. I am actually taking a break from readings from as of next week for a few months while I deep dive into more study. I know, I literally just finished my astrology studies and now I can't help myself and I'm deep diving back into full-time study again. So I will be doing the odd reading here and there. I'll be doing my 3-card readings still, and I reckon I won't be able to stay away for too long. So I'll probably end up doing a couple of readings a week pending schedules, but I've got a couple of things I'm studying on the go as it is. So yeah, we'll see how we go, but I don't think I can stay away from you guys for very long at all. So I'll still be on here. Oh, Oni, you're sweet. I'll still be on here doing my weekly lives because I want to stay in with you guys. But so I'm an intuitive energy healer. That's what it is. That's what I do. And under that banner comes I'm a meditation and yoga teacher. I'm a kinesiologist. I'm a breathwork facilitator, a sound healer. I am a, what's it called? Where did I study? I can't even remember what I've studied, guys. What's it called? A holistic counselor. That's another one. What else? Yeah, lots of things. But basically, what I do is just tune into your energy, and I use my abilities to kind of tune in, my intuitive and psychic abilities to tune in, and yeah, and I'm able to kind of read your auric field and see, you know, get a good awareness of where your subconscious blocks are coming from within your energy field and what's behind those subconscious blocks, and also some tools and some tips and tricks that you can walk away from for you to be able to acknowledge and feel into those blocks and help to release and remove those yourself as well. Okay, so that's clear. That's usually what a reading and a session looks like from me. If you've had a reading from me before, please feel free to pop that in the chat. Right, now the way that I choose who I'm reading for is I wait and see who shares my live while I'm on it, and then you'll put shared beside your name, you'll put your star sign, and you'll put a brief specific question. So not so brief because I'm only in your energy for a couple of minutes. So not so brief that I can't tune in. So the more specific it is, the quicker I'm going to be able to tune in, but try not to have it long-winded, you know, try to keep it to a minimum so I'm able to not get stuck in the feed and reading for too long. Okay. So, and if you've had a reading from me on this forum before and in this way, you'll know that I work really well with feedback. So the more feedback you give me, then the more I am going to be able to tune in. Now, I've just got a funny feeling. I had a reading booked at 1, and I feel like there's been some confusion because she's not here and it was confirmed. So I hope she's okay. I just don't know what's happened to her. Doesn't matter. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Okay, so let's have a little look. Who we got? I also, when I'm doing a reading for somebody, even though they're only mini readings, if it's coming through that this person's going through something or there's something going on and, you know, you can tell that they're needing some love, then feel free to throw that love out in the comment section, guys, because I'm really drawn to those of you that offer love and kind words to people that I'm giving readings for. Okay, that really floats my boat, and I really love that. So I will be drawn to those of you that are sharing and giving love to others. Oh, I love that, Gina. #shared. And what I'm going to do before I get started is I'm going to do a few cards, and I'm going to get you guys to pick a number. So this way, at the end of this live, I'm going to go through these cards, and that way you kind of all get a reading, right? So I'm just going to pick out a few cards. Right, now these cards go card number 1, card number 2. So while I'm doing this, 3, I'm going to get you to close your eyes, tune in, ask your guides, ask your higher self what your question is. And then what I want you to do is I want you to slowly open your eyes, and with a very soft drishti, I want you to have a look and see, notice which card you're intuitively drawn to around your question. So card number 1, so we're going from back to front because this is mirroring. So card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pop your card choice in the comment section so I can hold you accountable for it. I'm going to keep bringing these cards up a couple of times through the live. So pop your card choice up in the comment section, guys, because what happens is you'll pick a card and then you'll overthink it and then you'll change your original card choice. So this way, pop it in the comment section so we can hold you accountable to your card choice, guys. What happens is, you know, we intuitively are drawn to a card and then our logical brain will come in and override our intuitive, and we'll be like, oh, no, actually, I want to go with this one instead. But it's important that you go with your first card choice. So card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So pop it in the chats, and when I see I've got a few of you there, I am going to start your readings. Let me get a sip of water. Grab a drink of water, everybody, and every time I take a sip, you take a sip. It's like a fun game we can play. For all of you dehydrated mofos in the chat, Every time I take a sip, you take a sip. And let's get the party started. Okay, yeah, I've had this, I've been out for the week because I've had, yeah, a pinched nerve in my elbow and it's still really, really bad. So I haven't really been able to tune in and connect very well as it is, but something better than nothing. Oh, I'm starting to sing again. Already I'm annoying myself. Okay, let's have a look. Who we got? We've got Christine Marie Clark. Now, this is an interesting one. Let's see. Hopefully, Christine has shared. Christine, let me know if you're in the chat. Let me know if I've never read for you before either. Jump in. Oh, thank you, Gina. Gina loves my positive energy. Could be my T-shirt. Wild honey. Okay, let me know if I've never read for you before as well. Now, Christina is an Aquarius, a Sun Aquarius. Happy full moon that we've just had. Gemini, Sun in Aquarius, a moon in Gemini, and a rising Taurus. Whoa, okay. So we've got quite a bit of fixed energy going on for you there with that Sun in Aquarius and that rising Taurus. Okay, there can be a little bit of a block between how you see yourself, your soul energy, Christine, and how you show yourself to the world. So do you find sometimes that you can be a little bit confused with how you feel about yourself and how you want to portray yourself to the world? That can sometimes, yeah, when you've got those two fixed energies, they can square each other. And there can be that block as to how you want to, how you feel about yourself and how you want to, and how you portray yourself to the world. But let me know if you're on. Oh, she says, yes, very much. Yeah, isn't that interesting, guys? Because our sun is our soul energy. That's how we feel about ourselves. And our rising is the mask that we wear. So to give you an analogy, when you're looking at your astrology, and I love that Christine's giving me her big three here, when someone knocks on your door and you open the door, they get your sun. Sorry. When someone knocks on the door and they open the door, they get your rising. Okay, that's the sense of yourself that you portray to the world. When you welcome them inside and you sit down and you have a cup of tea, they get your sun. When you get to know them really, really well and you start to feel affection for them, then they get your moon. And that's kind of how it works. But when you've got two fixed energies, you get a bit of a square, or you get of the same, yeah, we're getting a bit confused here, but confusing you guys here. But yeah, but what you've got there is a square to the way you portray yourself to the world and the way you feel about yourself, Christine. Okay, so a really great way that you can work through that block is by really dropping into, you know, working more with that soul energy and that sun energy, and and asking yourself, how much do you care about what people think about you? How much do you care about the way that you portray yourself to the world? So it can be some work to do around your confidence and your self-confidence as I sit in your energy. But yeah, it's so interesting. That's why I love astrology so much. It's so deeply insightful. Now, Christine wants to know, how can I reconnect with my body, please? So the first thing I would say is getting out of your head. So when we've gone through trauma and when we've had traumatic things happen to us, it's very easy and it's much more comfortable to be in our head, where we overthink and we overanalyze and we're not able to, we create a disconnect when we've had some kind of trauma or grief experience. So it feels much more aligned, or it's easier to be in our head, right? That way we're not in our body, so we don't really have to be present in the body and in moment to moment things. And that's when that disconnect happens. So a really great way for you, Christine, and I'm really feeling some blocked energy in your knee as well on the left-hand side. So I'm not sure if there's something, I'd be wanting to really look at, I really want to look at a female in your life, particularly your mother energy, and if there's a disconnect from yourself and your mum going on there, or if there's something that's happened there which has caused you to kind of split a little bit away from the way that you feel about yourself. And this is coming back to that sun and that rising square that's coming through. So it's interesting, isn't it? But breath work is a really great way, and just doing physical activity is a really great way to get back into your body. Breath work is amazing, but practices like yoga, where there's a really need to connect and drop into the breath. Dancing is really good. Moving your hips is really good to move through that knee and that base chakra stuff. So anything involved with moving the hips, like circles, things like that, and jumping up and down, but anything that connects to and moves through your hips, your knees and your feet is a really great way to connect into that body and that base chakra. Wearing the color red, working with base chakra energy will get you back into your body, things like that, Christine. So So let's just have a look and see what cards are coming up for you around this. I do feel a little bit scattered in your energy as well. So I really feel like there's a really strong need, and the word release is coming through for you, Christine, as I tap into your energy. So even just jumping up and doing like a jumping and a shaking and stuff like that is a really great way for you to kind of, and as you're shaking, it's a really great way, and exhaling through your mouth and just release is a really great way to get you back into your body. Let's have a look and see what cards are coming up for you. Okay. So we've got Knight of Wands coming through, Christine. And we've got the Fool coming through again. So there really is, but when you get these two cards coming through, so we've got that Knight of Wands coming through, so that's that really strong fire energy, but it's coming through as it's basically saying, because this is a really strong card about movement and action, and you've got the Fool coming through. There's that strong Uranus energy, that Aquarius, which this is your ruling sign, I want to say. So it's really strong. It's important that you're, don't you love that, how that's come out? That's your ruling sign, and it's the Fool. It's the beginning of your journey. So for you to connect back into your body, movement, it's you know, you've got to get moving, and that's going to create this beautiful reconnection. So you can sort of almost like a new beginning for you, Christine. Okay, but it's so important that you're moving, and also too, I'm wondering, has there someone that's crossed over that you, yeah, is there great? There's someone that's there. To me, I feel like there's someone that's crossed over in your energy and in your vibration, Christina. Are you here? Can you? I haven't heard from Christine again, but it's really good to get that feedback so I can keep moving with that. But this is basically just reiterating what I've just been saying. Movement so you can get back into your body, and there's this new sense of beginning again for you, okay? Yeah, and when you do that, there's this celebration coming through, okay? You've got this Venus and Mercury, so there's this beautiful, this Mercury in Cancer coming through. There's beautiful, this is going to bring back this joy and this celebration, okay? So I hope that resonates with you. But I'm interested to see, who is it that's crossed over, Christine? Who is it that has crossed over? Is your mum still with us, Christine? Oh, I've got an S name coming through. Is your mum still with us, Christine? It's not your mum, it's female energy around you, and that energy in the left-hand knee. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you as I move to my next person. Okay, let's just have a look now. Okay, okay, Gina. Okay, welcome, Gina. Gina says, you've never ready for me. I've never read, would very appreciate in need of some guidance. How do I reconnect with myself and block out all the negative energy? How do I reconnect with myself and block out all negative energy, blocking the positive energy coming in? Okay, so the way that we block negative energy is, I would ask you, what kind of energetic hygiene practices are you doing? So before I do any kind of reading, it's like my daily ritual is surrounding myself in this white light. And then and also crystals like, you know, anything dark, anything black or brown, like a tourmaline or something like that. This is really good for transmuting any negative energy that's coming at you, making sure that you're really grounded. But it's also important that because boundaries is coming up for you, Gina. I want to say, I feel like that you are lacking in, it's kind of emotional boundaries that are coming through for me for you. So what I feel that you are, do you notice that you're a bit of an empath, Gina, and that people are kind of have a tendency to dump on you, and you take things on board and on board and on board until you get to a place and space where it's like, oh my God, I literally can't deal with it. I can't handle it anymore. And you'll start to get sick, because I feel like what you've got happening here is lack of boundaries going on for you in your life. Christine says my dad's name starts with an S, and he's in spirit, Christine. Okay. Yeah, so Gina's like, yes. Yeah, and that's what happens. And then that's when we start getting sick, because we haven't put up these boundaries in place, both energetic, both emotional, mental, and spiritual boundaries. So you start, and this is for everybody in the chat, guys. Once once I start, if a reading resonates, then with somebody, so I'm giving this reading for Gina, but this is for everybody in the chat. So it's really important that every few times a day, keep putting that bubble up and keep building that your auric field, and then you're going to find that protection, and then other people's energy isn't going to be able to get in. So even me sitting on this chat and doing a reading here, people might be projecting some of their energy onto me, and I've got those energetic boundaries in place, so I'm able to kind of protect myself around other people's projections. And it's not always done maliciously. It's not always done in a way where people are like, intentionally. Energy vampires quite often don't even know that they're energy vampires. And I'm not saying that people on this chat are, but that's when, they're drawn to empaths, and I'm the physical empath. I feel things on my body. So it's so important, and this is for everybody, to start practicing your energy hygiene. So let's have a look. I wake up and read a Be Happy book just to have that positive energy as soon as I wake up, and try and meditate before bed. Yeah, that's beautiful, Gina. A really great thing to do as well is as soon as you wake up, I always put it out there to source. I'm like, okay, who can I be of service today? Let that person be drawn to me for me to be of service to somebody today. And then I sit in, and then I sit in and I ask myself, okay, what are 3 things that I can name straight away that I'm instantly grateful for? And that's how I start my day. So I'm setting myself up in a really positive way, and that really raises and increases my vibration as well. The higher your vibration, Gina, then the less you'll find that these people will affect you, or these vibrations. Let's just have a look at some cards for you around that. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, Rachel said yes. Energy hygiene is a great one to observe on a daily basis. It so is. It so is. Yeah. Okay, Gina, let's have a look. Gina, you've got some blockages coming through, or a block coming through on your calf, on your left-hand side of your calf. So that does tell me that for you, rising up is coming through, and those words are coming down, like I'm hearing rising up. So it's interesting. It's almost like, how do you keep yourself small, Gina, when you're supposed to be big? I feel that because of others' expectations, your idea of other people's expectations placed on you, you keep yourself small. There's a need for you to stop doing that, and for you to allow yourself to be big. And I'm talking about in all areas of your life. It's like, no more dimming your light to make others feel better about themselves. It's actually, Jody's saying that's beautiful. It's really important that you let your light, that you're a beacon for yourself as well, to shine brightly, because then you'll be attracting the right energy to you, as opposed to people that are just jumping in and draining. Because guys, this is how energy vampires work. What they do is they create drama in their life, and they put it on social media. They put it everywhere, and they're like, this and this and this is happening. And then everybody jumps in and they say, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? They feed on everybody's energy until they've lifted themselves back up again. And then lo and behold, in another month's time, there's another drama. There's something else going on. And then they pop it back on social media, because this is a great platform for energy vampires to get that what they need. And then everybody jumps back in. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? They feed on that vibration. They feed on everybody's energy. They lift themselves back up again. And then lo and behold, in a few weeks' time, there's another drama. So be mindful of when you're being of service, and then when you're just giving people your energy and they're sucking it up. That's how energy vampires work. Christine said, thank you for that reading. You're amazing. I haven't even done, thank you for that reading. You are amazing and so accurate. Both my parents are still alive. All my grandparents have passed over. Bless you, beautiful soul. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, Linda says, oh my God, my left calf is blocked. I feel this reading is for me too. Wow, beautiful. Linda, I just got really big goosebumps around that. So, and also to your knee, okay? So I want you to roll out your calf. Sorry, Gina, I'm getting to you on a foam roller, because that's going to start traveling up to your knee, okay? Because your calf is really, really tight. So I want you to start rolling out and massaging your calf before it gets to your knee, okay? Okay, Gina. So what are some cards coming through for Gina for me today, please, guys? Cards for Gina. Okay. I feel, okay. Okay, so I'm also wondering, so you've got energy here, you've got this Saturn coming through in Taurus, so there's some planting seeds. This to me, I feel like, what's your magnesium like? Because this is coming through as a nutrition, as a deficit, a nutrient deficit for you. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a naturopath, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm nothing like that. I'll put that out there. But for me, there feels like there's a deficiency coming through for you, Gina. I want to say iron is one, but I'm also feeling, what was the first one that came through? When I channel, it's gone, okay? But to me, that's coming through. I feel like there's iron deficiency coming through for you. Now, this isn't the traditional meaning of the cards, guys. I read the cards intuitively, and this is coming through as a need for some sort of nutrients within your body. And I feel like that's creating kind of like a weakening in your field, and it's allowing those your field to be attacked. You've got this Six of Cups coming through here, Sun in Scorpio, which I really love this energy. Okay, to me, the way that you have your cup filled, the way that you replenish yourself is by giving to others, okay? So to me, again, not the traditional meaning of this card, but when you give to others in a way that isn't draining, then that's going to feel, and only you can discern between your what your cup levels, okay, your energy levels, who you can and can't and shouldn't be and should be giving energy and your time and your attention and your love to. But it does tell me that that's a really great way that you fill your cup, is by being of service and giving to people that are actually in need and that are really deserving of it. You've got the Emperor coming through here as well, and I feel like this can be a place and a space where you do feel drained. So anybody in your life that's of someone who seems to or appears to be kind of a little bit above you, you know, in their eyes. So that could be a boss or somebody who is very, very strong. There's somebody that I feel is also draining of your energy. And to me, this could be either a really strong female in your field, in your vibe, or a man or a male, okay? So just keep an eye out for those for me, Gina. Magnesium, thanks, Jode, that's beautiful. Okay, now let me scroll. Gina says, yes, my left knee has been hurting, but my heart has been hurting a lot the last 2 days. Oh, Gina. Okay, let's send Gina some beautiful healing energy, guys. That would be amazing. So a really great way to send healing energy is to visualize white light in your solar plexus. Push it out, push it out, push it out, push it out until you've created a vortex of white light, this beautiful energy bubble around you. And then, you know, picture Gina, or if that's okay, Gina, picture whoever it is in your life that needs healing, and just visualize. So we want to feel this with love. We want to feel this with our heart energy and our love, and then visualize that person stepping into that bubble and just engulfing them in your healing love and your healing light. Okay, that's a really great way to send energy healing to somebody. Okay, so let me know. I hope that reading has resonated with you, Gina. Okay, and I'm going to just scroll. Okay. Alexandra, are you with us, Alexandra? I'd love to use these cards, but I've got them here and I'm not going to have time to put them back in again. I'm just going to, okay, I'll just use these cards instead then. Okay, so I'm so sorry for your loss, Alexandra. I am just going to do some cards for you around this. Now let's just see what comes through. I am feeling your sadness around this loss. I'm feeling some pain in my chest and some difficulty breathing. So did she cross over from something to do around the chest area, something to do with her lungs, something to do with difficulty breathing? And I feel like she had some issues or some problems with her bones, because I'm feeling problems with my hip, particularly on the right-hand side, Alessandra, around her energy. Yes, she had cancer and lesions on her lungs, says Alexandra. Yeah, now I've got some goosebumps here. So she's definitely stepping through for you. Oh. I feel like she was buried and not cremated. Is that? And I feel like something to do with her coffin. There's black. Was the coffin black, or was it something on the coffin, and I'm actually even seeing somebody putting something into the coffin, almost like a necklace or something. Alexandra, are you able to connect to a necklace around your girlfriend's passing? To me, I'm feeling. Oh, so look at everybody sending this beautiful love. She's also letting me know that she, on the other side, she has with her a small dog, almost like a small fluffy dog, because it is quite small. And she's also got one of her grandparent energy stepping through as well. On her mum's side, is there with her. Family and friends, or yeah, I think that was the plan. Her family and friends wrote on the coffin, and that's why I'm seeing that something on the coffin. Yeah. The thing is, guys, when they cross over, when our loved ones cross over, they're, you know, unfortunately, we miss them in the physical form, but they're always there. There's no such thing as death. Death doesn't exist. Death is a human concept. Okay. Now, Alexandra, in your energy, I'm feeling my knee, my right knee. So I really am feeling you stuck in this sadness. But just know, and it's interesting because somebody asked me the other day, they said, why? Because, you know, when they look down on the earth, when they cross over, they, you know, they see the densest energy that we'll ever feel is always on earth. As soon as someone crosses over, it doesn't matter how they cross over, whether it was suicide, whether it was however, it's always better where they are than where they've been, where they've come from. And someone said, why aren't they sad for the people that they leave behind? And it's because time is a human construct. They know that we'll be with them sooner than later. Time, it literally, there's no time doesn't exist, you know, in the afterlife. To them, in the blink of an eye, Alexandra, you'll be with her and she'll be waiting for you. And that's why they don't feel sadness. They don't have that when they've crossed over. It's only love. So they only ever come through with this sense of love and this beautiful high vibration. She said, yeah, her mum and her older sister passed a while ago. So there's no death. There's just the death of the human body. There's only light. They only come through with this beautiful sense of light, and it's within a blink of an eye. And every day is a day where, you know, you're closer to them. So it really is. They had to bring forward the funeral service at the start of the lockdown in Sydney. Yeah, gosh, I really do feel for you, Alexandra. I want you to know that she's also right beside you. Okay, so she's sitting on your left-hand side, and she's referencing a black cat. Are you able to connect the black cat to her, Alexandra? Have you seen a black cat recently? What happened where you, because I feel like something happened very recently and it was black. So to me, I'm not sure why a black cat is coming through, but what was it that recently just happened that you were wondering, whoops, is that her? Is that her coming through? I want to say Charlotte. I want to say C name. Okay, name starting with C. Now, her name may not be Charlotte, but there's a Charlotte around her that's connected to her. Let me just pull some cards for this. A message, please, for Alexandra. She had a ragdoll still alive as far as I know. Okay, so that's why she's referencing the cat. What is it that just recently happened, though, that you were wondering if that was her coming through or not? Okay, can we have a message? She's saying for you to do the thing that you're not sure about doing. Okay, so I don't know. What is it? Do the thing. She's saying do the thing that you're in two minds about doing. Something to do with music, sheets of music, study on music. I don't know why I'm seeing notes, sheets of music or music. Are you able to let me know what that's about, Alexandra? Mediumship, guys, isn't my. This is something that I'm just dipping my toe into. Okay, mediumship is a completely different ballgame to psychic stuff. They're very, very different. People don't realize that. So yeah, so I'm just dipping my toe in it, which is why I'm like, I need that feedback to build that energy and hold that energy. So I'm just going to bring a message through for you. Oh my God, amazing, Alexandra. This is a message coming through. I write poetry and short stories, okay? So this is coming through for her from you, okay? So she's wanting you, she's referencing you here. She's got that lovers coming through. And look at that beautiful angel. And this is what I was saying before, and she wants you to know, Alexandra, that she's always there looking down on you. The second you think about her, she's there instantly by your side. And that's her confirming that for you, okay? Just going to do another card for you. Are you thinking about getting your poetry or your short stories? Have you thought about putting them in print or something like that? Because, well, what is it? Yeah, anyway, it's interesting because it might come through. She was very spiritually connected. I love that. Yeah. Oh, I feel such strong vibrations around her. Referencing Doc Martens as well. Okay, so I love this. So she's saying, look at her, sitting tall, riding high on her horse, okay, with that wreath there. So the wreath is coming through twice here, okay? So this is, and this is what I was saying to you before. We've got the world here and it's about endings. But look at this. So she's got the success moving forward. She's riding really tall on her horse, the success moving forward. So she doesn't want you to feel the sadness that you're feeling because this is that cycle, the cycle that we're going through. And this is her looking down, and look at her. She's literally looking down, okay, over you. And this is knowing that you two are always going to be connected because there's the wreath again, there's the wreath, and that's her within that wreath. Okay, so she really does want you to know, yes, self-publishing. Okay, her daughter wears Doc Martens and she's even into equestrian events. Oh my God, how's that, guys? For complete and total clarification, confirmation, I've got such big goosebumps around that. And so there's that success around that, and I'm feeling your sadness around that, but she really wants you to know she's literally just a thought away. Keep the line of communication open, and this is something that I want all you guys to be able to do, and practice doing this every day, particularly if you've lost a loved one. So what you do is you sit and you build up your power. So what I said before is, that white circle, this is what I want you to start practicing, Alex. So that white circle coming from your solar plexus, build it up, this beautiful white energy, and feel it until it's encasing your entire body, and then push it out, and then connect into that vibration, okay? So connect to that vibration, and then call her in and start to see if you can feel a shift in the air, in the energy. So when they come through, it'll be her energy signature, whatever that looks like and whatever that feels like to you. So when my guides come through, I feel my right hand. When my messenger guide comes through, my ear and my jaw twitch. When my medium guides come through, my crown lights up. When spirit comes through and I'm communicating to spirit, I'll start to feel like, Alex, I could feel her vibration on my left-hand side, and it was like a gentle nudging on my back. So don't have any expectation as to how they'll come through. But this takes a while to do, guys. It's called that, building up your power. So you want to just build up your power until you can feel and sense your auric field and the vibration around you. And then invite spirit to step in, okay, Alex? So, and this is going to be a really great way that you're going to feel that physical connection, okay, to her. So start practicing that. And I'm going to leave you with her love. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today, Alex. That's so beautiful. And thank you to her as well. Amazing, amazing, amazing. She's laughing and she wants you to get a pair of Doc Martens. She loves Docs. She wants you to get a pair of Doc Martens. She's referencing cherry Docs as well. So, and so that thing about whether I should do it or not, she's talking about publishing the book. She wants you to publish the book and she wants you to dedicate it to her, okay? Yeah, I'm just going to say Rufus. I'm just going to put that out there and leave that there, okay? I don't know what that means. That means nothing. I don't know what that means, okay? But yay. Oh, my pleasure. Okay. Oh, Sonia, you're so beautiful. Okay. He says, I feel the desire to phone her like we used to chat quite often. So the only difference is, that, unless you're born with clairaudience and you can physically hear it, don't expect to hear a message for her. It's going to be about sensing and feeling. But also say to her, look, show me, bring me some gifts. And it could be, a feather or some coins or whatever. But you've still got that communication, that open dialing. It's just not in the physical form anymore. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to bring these cards back up again. Okay, guys, card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. And now I'm just going to scroll again. Thank you for the feedback as well, Alex. Nadine, let me have a look. Nadine says, that was a beautiful reading, so much validation. I am going to add that to my practices. If drawn to, bottom of the deck, Alex, look at that. You're the magician. That's her wanting you to connect above and below, that infinity sign. And as I was talking about that, building up your power, look at this. Okay, it's no coincidence that we're being drawn to that auric field. So she really wants you to work on that, Alex, so you can really start to feel it when she's literally stepping in, okay? It's just a really great way that you can feel a deeper connection to her. And I know that a lot of people can think of, oh yeah, that same old bullshit, they're only a thought away. But when you start to build your power and you start to really be able to recognize, and you can feel it's very subtle, until you've been sitting in the power for years. It's a subtle difference here. That's why it takes a lot of time and years to build it up. But once you still, you will start to be like, whoa, it is actually real. And it isn't just bullshit. It isn't just like, oh, yeah, they're just a thought away. That's literally how it works. So Nadine, if drawn to, would love a card pull, please. Beautiful. Feel stuck and in two minds with what is going to happen with my job and studies. Okay, let's have a look, Nadine. Nadine. Okay, let's have a look. And Sonia says, I'm going to use this to connect to my best friend. She passed 14 years ago. We were like sisters. I miss her so much. Oh, yes, it really is. And it's just it's something that you can do literally and physically, so you can maintain and ask and work out what her energy signature is. How does she come through for you? To me, I feel like around her upper chest and her throat, Son, I feel like, to me, again, with her, I don't feel so, I don't know why I'm feeling restricted around here with her energy, Sonia. But I'm really feeling called to nature with her, and the ocean. So I'm not sure if she was a lover and dolphins, a lover of the ocean. I try not to, when it comes to mediumship readings, it's evidential. So it's really, you don't want to give generalized stuff. You want to give specific stuff, like I did with Alex, the writing on the coffin and the Doc Martens and the cat and stuff like that. So it's important to not have general, because so much stuff that mediums give is very general, and I'm like, needs to be evidential and specific. Okay, if drawn, would love a card. Okay, let's have a look, Nadine, and see what's going on with your job and your studies. Job and studies. I'm going to pull a card around your general energy, Nadine. Okay, and then guys, I'm probably going to jump off. Okay, job. Nadine needs to drink more water. Every time I sip, you guys drink. Grab your water. Nadine needs to drink more water, everybody. Let's give Nadine some water. Okay. Oh, I feel you're stressed. You're stressed, Nadine. Particularly, she says, yes, I do. Yeah, I feel really dehydrated and thirsty in your vibe. I've got some stress in my shoulder here around your studies. And I feel a really strong need to release. I feel a really strong need to breathe and exhale. It's like you're holding your breath at the moment. And that's creating that fight and flight response system. Fight, flight, and freeze, right? I feel like you're in freeze. I need to just take a deep, big breath out, and I need to like shift this knot that's in my back here, in my upper shoulder. I also feel like, what's going on with one of your kids? I feel like with your boy, I feel like you've got a boy, and he feels like he's around the age of, I want to say, I don't know, 10, 11. He doesn't feel like teenage yet, but he doesn't feel like young. Okay, so around that age, 7 to 11. I know that's broad, but I feel like there's something going on with him around his schooling, or something going on with him around his stuff. Okay, Son says, oh my God, sorry, Nadine. Yes, we love dolphins. Yes, we love the ocean. Yes, we go to the beach all the time with our kids. We both had dolphin ornaments. See, that's specific, that's evidential mediumship, guys. We both had dolphin ornaments, and we both got tattoos of a dolphin. Oh my God, I've got big goosebumps. She had a car accident passed from a crushed aorta. Yeah, that's where I'm feeling that, like, yeah, that's, to me, it didn't feel like so much lungs. To me, it felt like, and I felt like that, yeah, not to get graphic there or specific, but I can, I'm really, she said, absolutely spot. Okay. So, oh, Son. Again, just that thought away. Okay. I'm going to leave you with her love. Moving back to Nadine. Nadine says, absolutely spot on, freeze. I have two boys, 15 and 12. Okay. It's the younger boy, Nadine. What's going on with the younger boy at the moment around schooling? Are you in lockdown? Because I feel like his school. Now, the thing about your younger boy, Nadine, it's important that he doesn't, to me, he can be, he maybe end up being a perfectionist and put too much pressure on himself when it comes to learning. What is it? I feel like there's a bit of a block around his learning, or the way that he brings in information and expels that information to others. Okay, that's just coming through around him. And also, is he experiencing any mild anxiety? So particularly around sporting events. Okay, so to me, it's like, if he feels like he is in the spotlight, or everybody is looking at him, to me, I feel like, and not just like, I feel like that's like a normal thing for a kid, right? But with your boy, the younger boys, I feel like around sporting events, there's some anxiety for him as well. And has he had any issues with his feet, growing pains, with his feet at the moment? Okay, I'm just going to move back into this. Just back into mind. What's going to happen with my job? Let's have a look at job. Nadine's job. Okay. Nadine's study. Are you wearing glasses? Who needs glasses in the family, Nadine? Is this what the boy, is this your boy? Have you had your boy's eyes checked? Oh, I really feel that deep need to exhale again in your energy, but this is around your boy. Okay. She says, no, not in lockdown. Yes, I do understand. I'm just going to bring that up for everyone to see, honey. No, not in lockdown. Yes, I do understand that with learning. I'll talk to him about the anxiety in sport. He loves being the center of attention. Yes, absolutely. So growing pains shot up in the past few months. Okay. Has he had his eyes checked? No, hasn't had eyes checked. I will. Okay, thank you. So, study. I feel like for you, yes. So if you're thinking about studying, then you're already going to study, but you're creating situations, your subconscious is bringing excuses up for you to stop studying. Okay. As far as your work energy goes, okay, your ego, I feel like your ego is getting in the way, but this feels like there's abundance around your work energy. Okay. So I've got that Mars in Pisces energy coming through around that moon in Aquarius. So Mars in Pisces, it feels like there's abundance, but there's a need to kind of shift a way of thinking around your work. And once you do that, that's when the abundance is going to come through. With you, when it comes to study, my love, you've got that Mercury in Cancer. Mercury is communication. It's how we learn. It's that cognitive processing, okay? I think there's a bit of cognitive dissonance. I can't even freaking say it, in your energy. There's a block around studying for you, but if it's in your vibe, yes, you should be doing it. You want to be doing it, but you're coming up with ways and excuses as to not do it. Okay, so you can do both things at once. You can study and work at the same time. Well, look, there's nothing that's stopping you from doing that. It's about creating the space. I'm sure, I'm looking at your profile picture, and there's a big, I can't actually see it, but I see a lot of people in there and a lot of little people. So to me, it looks like you've got a big family. So yes, it will be challenging for you, but you know, if it's meant to be, then it'll be. Let's bring up these cards again. Hey, Selene. Okay, card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've got your 6 cards coming through there. Choose your card number around your question if I haven't gotten to you yet. Okay, and I'm just going to have a look and see. If I haven't read for you, please let me know if you've shared. Sonia says, you're amazing. Thank you so much. You give so much from that. Thank you so much. You're absolutely amazing. Bless you. Can I book an appointment with you? Lovely. Message me, because I am pulling back on appointments. I'm actually going away next week until the 7th. And I'm blocking appointments for the rest of the year purely because I'm going back into full-time study. But message me, because I'll open up appointments for those in need, or those that would. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of be the one that's in charge and in control of when I'll do the reading. So I'm going to open up a couple of weeks. So let me know, my love, and I would love to give you a reading. We've got Courtney coming in. Who is this? Courtney Starling. Now, I love that name. That name feels like it should be up in lights. I'm seeing bulb lights not bulb lights. Guys, what's a bulb light? I would love to know what that is. Oh, you're welcome, Nadine. You are welcome. Now, now, Courtney, I've got some stress coming through in my upper back and my upper traps here, but I love that you're calling me Mrs. Jessica. That is very cute. Hey, Mrs. Jessica, I'm tuning in from Athens, Georgia. My first time tuning in. Let's welcome Court, guys. Give Court a big welcome. Hey, good day. How are you? If you have anything for me, I'd love to hear it. I'm going through a lot. So let's send Court some love, guys. Some love for her, please. And then stick around because after Court's reading, I'm going to go through and do these card readings here. So everybody gets a reading then. So Court, any loved ones coming forward for me? I'm struggling, especially a recent death in June. Okay, guys, let's send Court some love and some light, please, and some healing. Oh, and Court, you need to have a drink of water as well. Has your father crossed over, Court? Because I've got a father figure coming through for you. Oh, God. Thank you, Steph. So Steph's saying, I think your profile has been cloned. I just received a bogus friend request from you. Thank you, Steph. You're amazing. If you could report that, that would be amazing. Guys, if you could just take a moment to jump on Jessica Brown _intuitive and report that, that would be amazing. Mofos, Jessica Brown intuitive, no underscore. Oh, sorry, it is. It's a new, I've had to change all my stuff. So it's Jessica Brown _intuitive. Some mofo has created a fake account by the looks of it. If you could jump on and report that, that would be amazing. And I would be very, very happy and appreciative. So, Court. Oh, Court, he's coming through, he's showing me, I'm being shown a mustache, okay? Now, I don't usually like to give physical descriptions because over a period of a lifetime, our physical description can change so much. But he is presenting as having a mustache and kind of like a specific mustache. I'm not sure, are you able to take that at all? He feels like a larger man, like quite a tall man, or his presence was very, very, when he walked into a room, his presence was very much felt walking into the room. And he's also got a woman coming through with him. So I'm not sure if it's your father energy or grandfather, but there's two, he's coming forward with a woman as well, and they're holding hands. So I feel like there's a mother-father connection, grandmother-grandparent connection. Yes, it's my son's dad. Now yes, and I've got goosebumps around that. Now, Court, is he got his partner with him over there as well? Because he's definitely coming forward holding hands. And also, I'm not sure why I'm seeing a ukulele or I'm hearing ukulele. Are you able to take that? Does that make sense to you? So ukulele, and I'm still building up my library bank. So if you're not able to take that, please say no. But also sometimes it's not quite so literal. It could be ukulele, maybe the state or something, but I don't know if you guys are from, if it's a Texas kind of, I don't know what's ukulele, but yeah, it's around that. Just going to see if it's a message for you. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Now, I'm getting some pain down my arm here as well, Court. I hope it's okay if I call you Court. I really feel like I want to call you Court. I've got pain coming down. Actually, this could be mine because I've had a pinched nerve in my shoulder, but it's really showing up in this energy and in this vibration around this man. I'm getting a D name, a D coming through. So if his name wasn't D, let me, with a D name coming through. I'm just still working on those, I'm bringing names through. I'm from Texas. Okay, so Court's saying I'm from Texas. That's why Texas is coming through. It may be my GPA, okay. But yeah, isn't that interesting that, I don't know why a ukulele is an association with Texas for me, but thank you for that because that's clearly something that's right. And also, I'm seeing a bath, like I'm seeing like a white ceramic bath, but it's outside. I don't know, are you able to take that? Is that something that you're aware of, that you're able to reference? And I also want to say, at some stage, did he have like curly hair, like a moustache and curly hair that was kind of, you know, like how you would assume a granny's curly hair to be, like no offense, but did he actually have curly hair at all? Your dad's son called you Court. Isn't that interesting? That's why I'm wanting to call you Court. And I feel like he passed from, I want to say that he passed from a cancer, like a lymphoma or a Hodgkin. Who in the family had Hodgkin's disease or like a cancer? I feel like he, like a blood kind of thing, Court. I'd like to be a bit more specific. To me, he feels like his the lady that is with him, his partner that was with him, wasn't as outspoken as he was. She's actually showing me a ring as well. Are you to me like I feel like there was a ring that was passed down, almost like a ring with an signet on it. What are those rings called? Like I almost want to say just say like a crest or a family kind of emblem or something. I want to be drawn to like a crest or a family emblem or something. Okay. That was your G. What's my biological grandma? Okay, crest. Thanks, Jody. Jody's like my spokesperson today. It's amazing. Thanks, Jode. I love it. Okay. And I really love this because to me, I also feel like he passed, I feel like it was kind of like a longer drawn out a longer drawn out kind of illness. I don't feel like his passing was super sudden because I really am feeling like I'm seeing a hospital and I'm seeing, to me, I get the feeling, I feel like they pass. It's interesting they're passing. It's interesting, but this card's coming through. Here, my birthday and my mum's both before I was born. So this is coming through, and there's kind of him letting you know that. And you know what I love as well, guys? There's also a misunderstanding that when people come through from the other side, that they have to have been well known to you. That's not the case. Okay, but it is interesting. The tub was a fish tub on his lake pier. Okay, amazing. Yeah, because, okay, and that's him, that's that clarification that I'm definitely with the right person here, okay? And this is him coming through to let you know that this is a transition card. So this is a card about transitioning over. And when this card came through, it also, I kept my fish and swam in it. I love that. And he's referencing that and he's letting you know that he was watching you and he was there for you when you were doing that court. But this is letting you know that, you know, he's transitioned from a period of pain and he's wanting you to, he's kind of just saying that, because he's also presenting back in a much younger time to me, like he's presenting around the age of around 45. Okay, so they quite often, when they pass when they were older, or they pass when they were, if they were a little bit decrepit or their body wasn't working for them, and then they'll often refer and they'll take themselves back to a much younger time. So he's presenting in much more vibrancy and much more movement. So he feels much happier. And this is that transitioning from that period of where he was restricted and contained, is a word around him. And look what's coming through. This is a beautiful card coming through around this, because he's letting you know that he's there with you. And water is such a really strong connection there. But he's letting you know that they are around you, they are watching you, and they're particularly guiding you in areas of your life where you had stress and where you had trouble. Okay, so tune in and look into them a little bit, because he is one of your main guides. He is around you and all the time. And also flickering light is a way that he comes through to you as well. Yeah, I really love that. Thank you, Shai. Shai says you're amazing. I kept my fish and I swam in it. Oh, that's such a beautiful memory, and that's a memory that he's bringing forth, and he wants you to know that that he was around you around that. Court, I am feeling some pain in your knee as well. So I'm not sure what this is, that where you are right now, and that a little bit of an inability for you to move through that where you are right now. But ask him to bring you healing. Focus on that bubble and open that bubble out, and ask your guides, ask your grandpa, ask your your loved ones in spirit to bring and give you healing and send that healing down for you. I miss him. That's really, really beautiful. So, so beautiful. I'm being shown as well, in the Monopoly, there's that eye, the guy that had the eye that's connected, the eyeglass connected to his shirt at the Monopoly. I'm not sure, just if I was to say Monopoly or that eyeglass, so this is really great because it's a really great way for me to practice as well. Are you able to make a connection to either the game Monopoly or an eyeglass, one of those old-fashioned eyeglass things caught? I also want to address this stress and this pain that's coming through in your upper traps. Get a tennis ball, lay on your back on the tennis ball, roll it around, find that trigger point, and then exhale, and in your mind's eye, say release, okay? So beautiful, so beautiful. Okay, so here we go, guys. Quickly have a look for me here. Card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put your card choice up in the comment section if you haven't already. Court says, yes, my neck is tense. Yeah, that's just one of your holding places for your stress and your tension, Court. So for those of you that chose card number 1, 4 of Shields coming through, you've got Sun and Capricorn energy coming through there. So either watching your spending too much, or holding onto your money too tightly. Try to find that nice balance, okay? I really do feel for you there's that holding onto money too tightly, whoever chose card number 1. It's a reference to your work energy and your work vibration as well. Okay, remember, things that we hold on too tightly, we block the energy and the vibration of it allowing to come in and go out. Okay, so card number 1, don't be too, just watch that you're holding on too tightly to outcomes as well, is what I want to say. Card number 2, you've got that 5 of Swords coming through, the ego card, Moon in Aquarius. Okay, watch your words, be careful of arguments and things like that today, guys. The thing is, it's always better to walk away, be the bigger person, okay? Don't pull yourself down to other levels. That's really not a yes or no question. It's a question about watch your words, because words have energy and vibrations, okay? Stay in the higher vibration. Card number 3, 7 of Cauldrons. This is coming through. This comes through as a loved one that is connecting and looking over you. But this is difficult. This is decisions as well. Things are up in the air. Anchor it, take it into meditation, go for a jog, do some physical exercise, do something, get out of your head, get back in your body, and this will present itself. The answer that you're seeking will come. Okay, the answer that you're seeking will come. Just get out of your head and try not to overthink it. Card number 4, you've got that Ace of Swords. You've got this beautiful, brand new, inspired ideas coming through. Okay, so if this is very much a yes card, and it's around ideas, new ways of thinking, new concepts. Okay, start putting it out there. I'd recommend doing some meditation as well, because this can also be channeled information. And quite often when we get those moments of inspiration, they quite often are channeled messages coming through from your guides. Excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card number 5, you got the Tower coming through, guys. Strong Mars, strong Aries vibes right here. Okay, so not a scary card. It can be a little bit full on though, because this is coming through that something's going to happen where, your belief systems are going to be rocked and challenged. Okay, when things are built on really strong foundations, then you're all good to go. But if you chose card number 5, this is a be cautious and go with wary. It's a no. It means that whatever your endeavor is, whatever it is that you're wanting to partake into, it's not built on strong foundations. Do the background work. Look a little deeper. Get your investigating hat on. Okay, so, and question, card number 6, you've got 3 of Shields. This is a really beautiful card coming through, Mars and Capricorn energy. It's a card of collaboration. It's a really great card for study and business, so this is definitely a yes. Okay, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Jump on my website, www.jessicabrownintuitive.com.au, and reach out if you would like a reading. I'm closing the shop. Got the mother at the bottom. That's so beautiful. Closing shop until I get back from my holidays, and then I'm going to be only opening up for a few readings a week as I'm diving back into full-time study. But I love you all so much, and if I've given you a reading today, please feel free to jump onto my Facebook page and write me a review. Mwah! Love and light. Thank you, and thank you. Have an amazing day. Bye.